You guys ready to head to the river?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Oh, sweet. Hey, guys.
Hey, what are you doing on our dashboard?
Welcome to episode 3 JKTV. We're just heading out to the river right now. But hey, guys, what are we going to see this time?
Well, in this episode, we're going to be seeing even more kayaking. We're going to be seeing a quick episode of Eternity Hole. If I wanted to, if I could, I would spend an eternity there. We also have tech tips, how to surf your touring kayak. I don't know how to do that. Maybe I'll learn something. As well as more action from the man with absolutely no plan, Indiana James. Look forward to seeing what he stumbled upon this month. What else we got, Dad?
Oh, we're going to have Jez all the way from Australia going to talk to us about how to paddle in Whitewater parks. Got some cool tips there. Then Emily's going to introduce Shot of the Month. A lot of awesome photos this time. Some tight competition. It's going to be awesome. I like the final shot. Finally, we're going to have Jason Craig in the team spotlight. As we all know, he had a major injury a year ago. He's had a huge recovery. So we're very proud to bring him back and spotlight him in his incredible career. It's going to be super fun.
Awesome.
Sweet. Oh.
Was that the neighbor's cat?
He's going to be pissed.
Mr. Kittles.
Is it alive?
Anyway, stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
James and Beth here from Jackson Kayak. Today we're going to talk about surfing the Journey. Now the Journey is a trek kayak, so there's a little bit of difference from our whitewater world, so we're going to get into how to get your boat onto surf. First thing you want to do basically is be a little bit comfortable with your roll. You want to find a nice little mellow break to start with. If this is your first time surfing, you don't want to start with the big 12-foot swells. You want to get into something nice and straight and nice and mellow that's kind of cruising slowly into a nice kind of flat-ish beach break for you. So the first thing you got to do is you got to pick your wave. Once you've picked your wave and you see a wave coming in from behind you, you want to start timing your paddle strokes. You're going to get forward momentum towards the beach as the wave approaches. You don't want to outrun the wave, but you want to time your paddle strokes so you're going to get on that wave and that wave's going to pick you right up. And as that wave picks you up, you want to start moving that bow away from the break. You're actually cruising from the break outwards. It's going to give you a lot longer ride, and it's going to give you a lot more smoother ride as well. As soon as you start hitting that break, it's going to do some funky things to the back of your boat. Now that you've acquired the wave, what you're doing is you're keeping up that momentum and you're staying away from the break. So what you want to do is you want to angle your boat away from the breaks and give you the longest surf possible. To do that, what you want to do is a stern rudder. The stern rudder is basically placing that paddle just behind your hip on the opposite side you're turning to. So the first thing you got to do is you got to pick your wave. Once you've picked your wave and you see a wave coming in from behind you, you want to start timing your paddle strokes. And as that wave picks you up, you want to start moving that bow away from the break. Now that you've acquired the wave, what you're doing is you're just a stern rudder, keeping up that momentum, and you're staying away from the break.
James here. Today we're in the Rio Douro, and we got to get downriver here real fast to catch up with everybody else. The problem is we got to work on safety. Walking along this riverside, because it really stretches, as you can see in the background, we've got a big falls, and I don't want to be swept over the falls. So what I've done is just like the kayakers do, I picked my line. I don't want to go on any class 5 lines when you're walking along the shoreline here. You got to make sure that you pick your line. Luckily, I got my whip here, and the first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to whip myself across, okay? If I can't find something above, I got that tree above there I'm going to try to hit, and hopefully I'll get it. Okay, well that didn't work, so I'm going to just make my way down. Safety again, remember safety's first here, folks. Just going to make my way across here. I think I got a line that's going to work for me. Mother of God! Mother of God! Get me out of here! Get out of me! Go around! Go for it! Indiana, James here again with kind of an impromptu lesson now. We're going to teach you how to dry your clothes off in nature. You don't want to walk around with wet clothes. I'm just going to dry this sucker off. Gotta crank it. Look out. Good to go.
G'day, Jez coming at you from underneath the fedora here in sunny Australia. Now, with the abundance of man-made whitewater parks sprouting up all over the world, I thought I'd give you a top 5 tips of things you might like to know before you hit some of these man-made features. Starting at the top here, number 5. Now, we like to have equipment which is suited to this environment. Obviously, there's a lot of concrete around, so make sure you have things like a helmet that provides you good protection for your temple and your forehead. Number 4, speaking of equipment that's suited to this environment, personally, I like to use a paddle blade which is actually made of plastic. Carbon fiber and composite blades just seem to wear down a little bit quicker and sometimes break in these features. Number 3, don't forget to practice your aggressive swimming. When you get to these features, if you're not up to this kind of class of whitewater, make sure you're really good at your aggressive swimming so you can get to the side of the feature, because generally rapids are stack to stack, back to back. Number 2, don't forget to hydrate or die. Now, generally when we go out in a river, we tend to have water bottles in our boats, between our legs, on our foam wall, things like that. But generally when we come to man-made features and whitewater parks, we don't remember to bring those kind of things. So don't forget to hydrate. Number 1, my top tip when it comes to man-made features is don't forget to warm up. Generally you'll go from a pool to solid class 2, 3, 4 or not 5, 2 or 3 or maybe 4 whitewater. So don't forget to warm up, stretch and get ready for it. Alright, that's my top tips. I hope to see you out in the water. This is Jez signing off from underneath the fedora.
And here we are at JK's Shot of the Month. Now before we get into March winners, February's winner was actually removed as he didn't have rights to his photo. So don't forget, if you're sending in an image, be sure you have the rights. So taking his place is Cowgirl from Germany, and here's her shot. Moving into March's submissions, we had 2 photos closing out for a stiff competition. The one placing second was Pete Santerman's Looping Faster Than His Shadow. Placing first by only 11 votes was John Nicholas's Getting Down in the Dynamic Duo. He was taking a 13-year-old friend down the Ottawa River in Canada, shooting with his GoPro, capturing a first day on the river. With April right around the corner, don't be shy to send in your photo or video in hopes of becoming Jackson Kayak's featured image of the month. Share it on our Jackson Kayak Facebook page and get all your friends to vote in hopes of you becoming the featured image.
My name is Jason Craig. I'm 18 years old from Reno, Nevada, and I've been paddling pretty much my whole life. I really can't remember the first time I ever sat in a kayak or the first time I took a paddle stroke. My dad would take me out as a wee kid and put me in his lap in his boat and paddle around. So it's always been a huge part of my life. I was about 9 years old when I met Dane Jackson and started paddling in the Fun One, and pretty much every day I'd try to go down to the river and get my parents to drive me to some river in California or something. So I always spent a lot of time kayaking, and it's always been a huge passion for me. And when I was about 12 years old, I got into freestyle kayaking and competing and won national championships in the junior class. And when I was 15, I got to travel to Europe and compete in the Freestyle World Cup, Switzerland, the Czech Republic, and Germany. Ended up winning the Switzerland event and got second at the World Cup. And the next year I returned and won Junior World Championships, which was surreal, you know? Can't put into words moments like that, but it was absolutely amazing. And last year, I had another amazing year. I competed in the pro men's class and got to travel to Africa with World Class Kayak Academy, paddling on the Zambezi and the White Nile, and that was so cool. I also got to paddle in California, doing some high Sierra runs. Really fell in love with creeking on Upper Cherry Creek and Fordyce and Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, it was absolutely the best year of kayaking in my life.
Yeah. Aloe Black. Get that. Hero One on production. Yeah. Grab the rhythm, you gotta get up to get down. So get up, get down. Move to the groove, you gotta show and prove. So just do what you do. Grab the rhythm. grab the rhythm, you gotta get up to get down. So get up, get down. Feel the groove, you gotta show and prove. So just do what you do. Monday morning, sunshine through the window. Open just a little so I can feel the wind blow. Bluebirds singing that same little tune, and I gotta get up to get my day started soon. It's a whole new week with a very long list of things to do. I'm a businessman, mister. It's the first day of the rest of my life, and my plan is to live my dreams out. Today I'ma write a song, short or long, happy or not. Whatever comes to my soul, that's whatever I got to let go to the world. Let you hear me sing, falsetto, baritone. This is how I bring the feelings in my heart, painted out on a harmony. Not for the praise, but I love the way you honor me. Not for the stage, but I gotta share it somehow. Truth is, I gotta get up to get down. Grab the rhythm, you gotta get up to get down. So get up, get down. Feel the groove, you gotta show and prove. So just do what you do. Grab the rhythm, you gotta get up to get down. So get up, get down. Feel the groove, you gotta show and prove. So just do what you do. Monday evening and the work day is over. Time to brush a bit of this dust off of my shoulder. Out to the avenue, no plans at all. Just driving in my car, just thinking who to call. Just dial a couple of friends, tell them to hit the town. And they was like, we gotta get up to get down. So then I rolled to their place, they ain't never ready. Still sitting in the couch eating leftover spaghetti. Whatever, we kick it inside and just build on the problems of the world today. Like hip-hop music ain't the same. People use it as a game to improve their pay. And I guess it makes sense. You got talent, get money. But what I see when I'm looking around is some no-talent shams getting cake in their hands, still trying to get up to get down. So get rap down. Grab the rhythm, you gotta get up to get down. So get up, get down. Feel the groove, you gotta show and prove. So just do what you do. Grab the rhythm, you gotta get up to get down. So get up, get down. Feel the groove, you gotta show and prove. So just do what you do. Yeah, morning, it's pretty much.
And so once I got back from Africa, I was home for a couple months, just cranking through school, got into rock climbing, and on March 20th, I was over down in Auburn, California, and went out kayaking with a group of my friends, mostly to run safety for this really monstrous waterfall they were looking at that day. And little Pruitt absolutely styled it. It was amazing, and it's really good to see him come out in one piece at the bottom of that gnarly monster. And after that, we walked down to a 30-foot waterfall just below the main event, and it was beautiful. Just what every kayaker dreams of. Rolling, slow, 30-foot lip into a fairly cushioned-looking pool, and yeah, just the stuff that, you know, you aspire to kayaking and to running and having experiences like that. See docs, and the next day they told me that I had shattered my sacrum and burst fractured L4 and L5 and sustained multiple really severe fractures to my pelvis. Most importantly, I had compressed and severed my spinal cord, my sacrum. It's 50 of those areas. It all went numb. I couldn't feel anything other than the top of my thighs, and my feet were numb. And, those moments were really uncertain. There were no answers, and all I could do was wait. So I went into surgery, had a 6-hour surgery. So once I got out of surgery and I realized what I was dealing with, I made it my goal to put every fiber of my being into getting better and to getting back, not just to the life I lived before, but to something better, something more fulfilling, something that I'd be at a higher place, both physically, athletically, mentally, academically, and spiritually, you know. I wanted all those things for me, and once I was let out of the ICU at Sutter Roseville, I got to spend 3 weeks in intensive rehab at Shriners Children's Hospital free of cost. Shriners is an absolutely amazing group of people, an organization that helps kids with really powerful, heinous, sad health issues, free of charge. And that was another eye-opener, living at Shriners, seeing other people with spinal cord injuries and burns and everything, and to realize that not only was I one of those people now, but I wanted to help and do everything I could. So following Shriners, got to come back to Reno, where I had my family, started doing PT every day. I got in touch with an amazing group called High Fives, based out of Truckee, California, and they help spinal cord injury victims get back to the life they want to live. They're absolutely amazing, and if you haven't heard of High Fives, check them out.
I'm looking forward to living like I didn't down here. I'm looking forward to living like I didn't down here. Little bit of that, little bit of this, little bit of that. Living like I didn't down here. I think I had it up to the lies of the girls you be creeping with them. The daily stress and the busy seeing I'm always knocking in the phone. Front of your friends that are never showing me affection, baby. Sometimes I think that I'm a toy in your collection. Can't put away your pride and it makes me hate what a passion it is. Taking away my sanity and I think I'm almost fading quickly. Constantly comparing me with her. Completely content and disregarding her. I'm looking forward to living like I didn't down here. I'm looking forward to living like I didn't down here. Little bit of that, little bit of this, little bit of that. Living like I didn't down here. I think I had it up to the point of trauma and reliance. I had enough with the stuff you love to front and I don't wanna listen. There comes a time when you won't find peace with the guy you always got with. Sometimes you think it'll change when you find you may be stuck in prison. Can't put away your pride and your head is selfish way. That's what you're thinking, crazy to stay and make you escape. That's the way in the band this shit is. Constantly comparing me with her. Completely content and disregarding her.
Anyways,
Man, I'm so excited to go on kayaking today.
so gonna be so good. I so look forward to swimming. Haven't
Yeah,
been that
Try
long.
the Zen 75 for the first time. Fired up. Dane gets to try the 55.
Should really work on your roll.
You should.
Anyway, thanks guys for staying tuned. We're gonna go hit the river, so see you guys next time.
See ya.
Hope you enjoyed it.